I think one of our key advantages is the time to market. So we have a commitment to deliver within 2 weeks.
Hey, welcome to the SGS Food Operations Series. I'm Jim White, president of Incessant for Food and an SGS partner. We help food manufacturers and distributors solve the food traceability challenge and achieve FSMA 204 compliance while accelerating digitalization across their operations. This series is where we spotlight food industry leaders who are driving operational excellence, managing complex supply chains, and navigating the evolving landscape of food safety and transparency. Today, I'm joined by Arturo Vallejo, CFO of Impact Confections, a leading confectionery manufacturer known for Warheads and Melzer candies, serving major retailers like Walmart, Target, Dollar General, and Dollar Tree. Arturo, thanks for being here. Let's dive in.
Hi, Jim. Nice to be with you, and thank you for the invitation. Great to speak with you.
So, real quick, can you share a bit about Impact Confectioner's story and what makes your approach to confectionery different, especially with brands like Warheads that have such a distinct identity?
Yeah, Impact Confection is a company based in Janesville, Wisconsin. We've been known and we've been producing sour candy from the very beginning with our brand Warheads. We have different type of products from hard candy to gummies and different items in there. And I think something that distinguishes is our passion for sour candy. I mean, that's the very core of our brand. We do also manufacture circus peanuts, which is this marshmallow in the shape of peanuts with a banana flavor. So it's a classic, I guess, from the childhood of a lot of people around, not only Wisconsin, but the whole U.S. And we're very proud of being candy manufacturers.
So you mentioned you recently expanded your Janesville facility and acquired Warheads and Melzer candies. What drove those decisions and how are you integrating those brands operationally?
We've started with working towards satisfying the needs of different consumers, right? So we identified this segment, the sour candy. I think from the very beginning, I think we're known for that. And what we've seen lately is that more and more companies are interested in this sour candy segment, I would say, because it has developed a taste for in the American consumer. I think we're the ones that opened the segment, and now we've seen increasing competition and increasing participation in the segment. The way we've worked towards is on a portfolio approach. We want to make sure that we identify and satisfy different consumer needs that are out there with our different consumers. And the way we integrated this is by defining this portfolio and targeting different needs. Basically, what we're doing is investing against those opportunities. We've upgraded a little bit our facilities, and we are striving to identify more and more opportunities regarding that target consumer that we have.
So walk me through your supply chain. With 50 to 250 suppliers feeding in Walmart, Target, Dollar General, how do you manage that complexity while keeping shelves consistently stocked?
Well, that's a great deal of a challenge, right? The first thing is we identify which our core suppliers, which we need to work with on an annual basis, I will say, that we need to secure or procure our ingredients. And then according to the demand, we do adjust during the year on how can we align all our distribution and supply chain channels. We do work with our customers, as much as we can streamline the supply chain. So we do run an effective process during the year. We've been successful doing that. I think we've created long-term relationship with vendors and customers, and that's how we work on the streamline our processes and make sure that we optimize our cost. Then on these days and these times, we need to be very cautious about how we streamline the processes so we are optimized.
What do your big box retail customers value most about working with impact confectioners? What separates you from other candy manufacturers competing for that shelf space, would you say?
I think one of our key advantages is the time to market. So we have a commitment to deliver within 2 weeks. So we align our processes to make sure that whenever we receive a PO, we are ready to deliver. So I think that distinguishes us. And you have to do a lot of alignment internally regarding processing and manufacturing of products. We have a combination of make to order and make to stock. So we are identifying those uh, opportunities regarding different customer needs. So we have a mix and match of order to stock and order to produce to order.
Okay. Um, so that time to market, that's a valuable asset. As a CFO, what's your biggest operational challenge right now, whether that's forecasting, supplier coordination, margin pressure, or something else entirely?
I think the first one is to, I would say that our challenges are on one hand, support the growth. So we are growing. So we need enough resources to put enough resources behind that. The second one would be always optimizing our costs to maximize our profits. That's something that we are always very conscious about. And yeah, and the third one is to support our efforts on creating a culture around the organization on how to develop a winning team and a mindset of growth and development through innovation, new products, and to be part of that the challenge that we have as a team, right?
Right. Um, have any of your retail customers started asking about supply chain transparency or traceability requirements? For example, ingredients like dairy, nuts, chocolate. Are you seeing any pressure around like FSMA 204 compliance or similar regulations?
I mean, we've worked with them. We conduct audits with our different customers depending their needs and requirements, but not particularly lately. I mean, that's the way we always work with them. So we are used to perform our internal audits, so make sure that we are compliant at all times. And then we do have some audits that our customers perform and require from us. So then, it's part of the day-to-day, I think, operation. And we have some annual audits and that we comply with, but not particularly. It's been the way we've worked for a long time.
Okay. Well, Walmart's one of your customers, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they've issued instructions to their suppliers for FSMA 204. Have you seen those instructions?
Yes, we have.
All right, good. So have you thought about how you would implement FSMA 204? Since I believe they basically said everything coming into their store has to be compliant. Is that how you interpret those instructions?
Yes, we have a QA department
Hmm.
that makes sure that we are complying with the different customers' needs. In this case, it's the same, and we adjust our processes if needed whenever we are required to do
Right.
so. Right? Yeah. In that sense, yeah. I mean, we've been working with them to make sure that we comply with every different specification they need from us.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thanks. So Arturo, where can people find you online or learn more about Impact Confections?
You can find me in my LinkedIn. That's a good way to approach me. The second one would be our website, impactconfections.com, and then I can always make myself available for continue the conversation.
Thank you.